Hello team, I'm Colonel Failure and you're back with Transport Fever Mainline, where I left you very disappointed last time around by interrupting a construction midway through. And it took me a little by surprise, has to be said, because I thought I'd done this bit. Well, obviously it turns out that I hadn't, so we're going to finish that off now. The good news is that we'll actually get to ride on it after it's done, and won't that be lovely? So we're going to continue using the same bridge style that we have been all the way along, and that should be pleasant. Yeah. All right. Okay. You go take care of the bombastic intro for me, and I'll be here doing a bit of this when you get back. All right. I tell you, when this is done, it's going to be ruddy scenic. I mean, just look at this section here. I mean, look, it's as scenic as all get out. This one, you know, you've got a tunnel, bit of gorge, bit of this, bit of bridge, bit of more tunnel. It's got it all going on, and that's what you really with this. Apart from this bit's just a very long, boring tunnel. But yes, you do have to bore a tunnel. Very good, very good, very good. Well done, well done. It's good to have you with us. But yeah, I mean, unless I was going to shave an awful lot of speed off this track, there really is no way to get this done. I mean, you probably could go on a slightly more scenic route, but I suspect you will lose a lot more speed by doing so. And while I'm quite prepared to lose some money in the operation of this route, I don't want to lose all the money. Losing all the money would be bad. We're making nice profit at the moment. In fact, we're making very nice profit. That doesn't mean I'm just going to throw it away. I want to get I want to get some return on that investment. But no, you've got it all. We go through the mountains. This is the one they're going to remember us for. This is the route that pays the bills. Is it the best route I've ever built? No. I think one of the routes in the Alps was more spectacular than that. Anyway, let's have a look. Right, so we come along here, we're going round there, and then cut through that bit, and then around the outside. You can tell it's kind of working because you can see where it is, even with tunnels in place. Although I did lose it there, but you come back out, you re-emerge, cutting along the coastline, down over to this bit, and hook up onto that, and everybody's happy. All right, okay, let's go. Right, let's get as far as there. Now, we don't need ships to be able to get underneath that, but also we don't want to go completely to ground level because we have got another pond hop to do. So if we go, that's it, just as far as that, and then we'll use an embankment to get us a bit further along. I don't know what I'm going to do with these roads yet. Give me a moment, I'll figure it out. And then, right, okay, good. Yeah, this is all good. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to unpause as well. Keep things rolling around, and then we'll do a bit of that. So once I've finished doing this, we'll buy the trains immediately, and then we'll fix it as we go. So I've put 0 signals on here so far. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. No, hold on. Wait. No. Am I sorry? Not really. There you go. That's enough. No, I'm going to change the shape of that bit of road. Yeah, right. Now, you come along over here. Pretty sure I've got the left-hand side. There we are. What's that done to the speed? Not a lot. We have we've made our mark though. But that's okay. Yeah, making your mark is kind of what you do. And then whiz this one up the other side, and that's double tracked all the way. Now then, because this is such a long track, I think I'm going to run 6 high speeds up it to start with, and even then, it will be empty most of the time. What are we going to do with this road? Well, it's funny you should mention that. It's not funny at all. It's a thing. This is something we now need to sort out. If we do that, and we just dip it ever so slight, no, you're gonna need to give it a bit more run at the other end. Also, Hold on, wrong keys. There you go. Also, do sort this out, would you? Okay, can do that. We can sort that out. That's fine. So what are you thinking? Up and over. Maybe go over where we've sunk the track a little. You've got a bit of bridge here. Can you get underneath it? Yes, you can. Right. Okay. Well, that's that solved then. Do the bit of bridge. Don't snap. Thank you. There you are. And then what? Just run this down to the coast, where people will go and hold on. I'll sort that out. That's. I don't know why you're not already auto replacing, but that's okay. I'll fix that for you now. Seems to be a fair thing to look after for you. Trucks. There you go. You're the newer DHL with the spoiler. Okay, hold on. They still call it a spoiler at the front. Oh, you're not DHL. You're Lego. Fine. Yeah, I'm sure it's a spoiler. It affects wind flow, so that's something. Right. Okay. So and then, no, that's what we'll do. We'll do this. What? Do that, but less ugly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Romans would be so proud. And then we'll bash that down over onto there, like so. Then you've got this little spur here that really accomplishes precious little. I don't know why I'm remodeling this road. I don't use it. Somebody else does. And we've got more road vehicles need replacing. This is not what I intended to spend my time doing. Kronos, Tyrrell. Oh, okay, that's the new what's it line. Fine. Okay, cool. It's good. Freight. Let's save ourselves 2 seconds of scrolling. You have the Walmart truck. Off you go. Which one was that? That's Tyrrell. Okay, cool. You, yes, do that, do this, do that, do this, and we're going to retro you. You can have the Budweiser truck. Okay. Dude, it's a Budweiser. That's their new slogan. Because you go, oh my God, what am I drinking? Dude, it's a Budweiser. And you kind of go, oh, okay. Right, drink responsibility. Drink responsibly. There you go. By which I mean, don't drink Budweiser. Finer beers are available. Now then, how is that? Yes. Okay, good. And then this bridge that you've got going on here that seems to extend as far as the eye can see and then further. That now doesn't really connect to anything, does it? And the smarter thing to do, are you doing? Okay, all right, go on then. Yeah. Oh, why don't I ever just leave stuff alone? Right, you're probably going to need to back that up a touch. There you are. Right, now have another go. Up the tempo. That looks like a good angle of attack. Up. Signor, no. Maybe. Now you've used some green there. I don't know. Is it that one? Yes, it is. Because you've got a couple of bits of green to choose from, and it turns out you've chosen that one. Let's go a little bit more genteel. Keep it going up. Select the green again, because obviously it's forgotten which bridge type you were using. Stop doing that. Just remember the bridge type, would you? There you go. Right. Got as far as there. And then, like that. Good. Why does that not look exactly the same? Because you're using wider road. Can my hovercraft get under there? It looks like it can. There you are. All right. Okay. That's not so bad. And then let's upgrade that bit of road as well. No, that's the wrong button. It's this button. And then do that. Right. There you are. That's that sorted. Right. We weren't there all day. That was just a mere diversion. Smooth that bit back out. The road's all properly connected, and it actually looks like it was laid at some point by someone who's not a complete clown. Although, that said, you'd just hop over there, wouldn't you, rather than go around the edge? But going around the edge looks better. But as mentioned, I don't use that bit anyway, so who cares? Yeah, all right, I'm going to. Yeah. I'll do it. There you go. All right, happy now? Yeah. Well, I'm happier, so I guess we all are. Good. Right, we're in business. Now then, we're going to now set up this line, and I suspect very strongly that it's not going to work, and that it is going to complain a lot when we try and do this, but that's why we're doing it. Where's my station? It's over here. Is it? You're lost. I am lost. That's New York. You're not even close. Right, okay, here we go. Brace yourselves. Right, that one. Good. So far, no errors. Excellent. Then the second station, it's miles away, is this one. There we are. It's figured it out. Look, it's got it. It's okay. Yeah, you're still on the easy bit at this stage. And then we fling ourselves over this way. Yeah, only now does it dawn on me that I could have gone the other way. Because when I was describing the route, I said, and then we'll zip out that way and head over to Shermer, and then follow the main line up to Hill Valley. And then I went, I've got to go under and over and all sorts. And you just kind of go, well, why don't you just go the other way? So go Hill Valley first and then Shermer. Yeah, I know. I didn't really think that through. Since when is that an unusual state of affairs? Right, okay. And then we come into Shermer. Okay. It has allowed me to do that. And then from Shermer, we head out to Hill Valley. This is going to be interesting. Right, to Hill Valley. Yeah. Yeah, you see, and then it's trying to just complete the main line because it goes, well, this is kind of what the main line's for, is doing this kind of thing. And then you head back from there to, this is a proper all corners map, this one. Back to Caprica. Still working, look. And then back to Alpha Complex. Now then, let's see if we're actually travelling now. No, that's wrong though, isn't it? Isn't that just wrong? Why are you coming from over there? You should be coming down from here, which leads me to believe you can't get onto that line from Atlantis. So we'll make that work. Right, here's the line that they need to be on to get over from Atlantis. In fact, where's the return line? Should we just not worry about that at the moment? We could put a bypass in that hooks up onto there, but I consider that to be cheating. Oh, hold on. I put a little peel off here, look. Okay, that could still work. It could still work. Whether it still works, though, I don't know. Right, well, that's a straightforward Y you've got going on there, so we can go either track, but I've left that. I obviously had a thought at some point, and that's always fatal. Let's do that. Okay, right. And then you're going to want to slip this one. Yes, despite the fact you shouldn't have to. Nope, hasn't done it. Also, let's remove the scenic bumpers from there. Buffers. All right, what's going on when you reach Hill Valley? You should be going into the Hill Valley turnaround, which is going to be... Now, this is what I suspected would happen, so, don't fret and that. Let's have a look. So this is going to be Hill Valley 2 we want to use. Hill Valley 2. There we go. Oh, we've got a... That's not 2. Well, or maybe it is. Well, in which case, Hill Valley 4? Nope. Well, look, that's the terminal building. So this is 1, this is 2. Hill Valley 2. Let's see if this is actually Hill Valley. It must be. No, it's Minas Tirith, you nana brain. In fact, what am I... What? Oh, in that case, we don't need to go all the way to Hill Valley. Right, okay. I'm changing my mind. Hang on, please hold. There you go. So, delete that. Yeah. Then from Shermer, we go to Minas Tirith, which is a better station to go to anyway, frankly. Minas Tirith 2, yeah, it's already figured that out. And then zip it back up the line here, which it's doing. This is not a good junction. I think investing some time in fixing that would be a good one to go. This olive green, surprisingly, is showing up quite well. And then it's going to go to get back into the station. And yeah, now it's done it properly. Now we're going back out on the correct line. We do that. Look at this for an interchange. Despite the fact there is no interchange between any of those lines. They're just zipping all over the show. And then we come back in, up the track, into the correct platform, and we are away. All right, it works. Now, I say it works, but it works in the sense that it can find its way from one end of the world to the other. What we don't know if it's going to work or not is the finances. Anyway, let's find a train that really suits our mood for this caper and see how we get on with it. Because that's clearly important. Well, it's the only thing that remains to be important is the right train. We want something that gets up to speed quickly and doesn't mind doing 250 plus. So we've got now someone else requested that I put a passenger train that is not just a multi-unit. Now, I don't think I've got one that is high enough speed. I've also there's lots of going on in my head at the moment. What are you? You are. We've used a fair shake of Deutsche Bahn. Joel Stocks is too slow. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. It'll resolve itself. The javelin, we already used the javelin. The Renfee, we've had numerous goes with that. Have I got anything else that is swift enough? The SpeedDance. I've always had trouble making these make money, you know. Now, I know it's one of the default trains, but I might actually give it a spin. Anybody else? There's the Speedy Renfee. No, I don't think I've got anything else quick enough. You got the TGV, obviously, but we're not using that. No, I'm going to use this to try and get the SpeedDance. What about this chap? Well, given the lack of data on there, I don't think that's going to play ball. But I will grab some of the futuristic fellas, futuristic locos and multi-units and see what we can get out of those. Right, HHP8 is only 200 clicks. That's 230. We could railjet this. Now, 250 is what I was kind of hoping for, but if I've got coaches that will do 230, and that's not guaranteed, then maybe this is the way we go. It would be different. Oh, whoa! That's 256. And it goes from Madrid to Seville. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. All right, Beefcake. You've just you've signed your own arrest warrant there. Yeah. All right. Okay. Good. Right. We're going to go with that. Hold on. Wait. No, we're not. We're gonna see if we've got some coaches that will fit it. Something European. I'm not going to be too fussy about it. Russians? No. That's Amtrak. Again, you're going to need to be able to do 256, or I'm not playing ball, and we will go with the SpeedDance to see if I can get it to actually make some money. No. 200's not enough. No. I haven't got it. I ain't got any wagons that are fast enough. Even the Einheitswagen is not up to scratch. Anyone else want to volunteer? Anyone at all? You're all Amtraks, and your Amtrak's in a different colour. Anyone at all? No, I think we're out of luck. We are out of luck here. This is not going to wait. The aluminum lightweight does 225. No, that's not enough. Also, it's completely inappropriate to be running behind a Spanish train. Okay, I'll have to go fishing for some of those. We're going to try SpeedDance. In which case, I'm not going to run 6. I'm going to run 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom! Rah! That's a lot of train. Set this. Right, this is going to be... Oh, I don't know what I'd call this. Well, it's a cross, obviously. And then it's going from Alco via... I tell you what, we'll go Alco, Shurm, and then Minas Tirith, so Mint. So you're saying it's a Mint Alco? Oh, no. These are always doomed not to make money. Right, never mind. Off you trot. Give it a go. See what you think. It could work. I have no doubt in my mind that it's not. There we go. Right, 100 capacity on each train, and it's hitting some very well used stations, with the exception of Minas Tirith. I like the length of it. Yeah, this is going to look good. This is going to look good. Whether it performs is almost irrelevant at this point. It does look the part. Have you got enough there? You overcompensating for something? Right. Okay. Good. That's now a train. So in order to keep the fires rolling here, what we'll do is we'll get the signals out and we'll start banging the signals on willy-nilly, just to keep all of these chaps flying. Right then. Of course, I'm assuming that SpeedDance is going to enter the station and turn around, and that it's not going to have to go 3/4 of the way. See what I did there? Look, I've given way to road traffic, or stopped in a way that means road traffic isn't interrupted. What was I saying? Oh, I don't know, something. Yes. Is it going to go straight to the station at Alpha Complex, or is it going to do a tour of the world before slotting onto the correct route? It would surprise me neither way. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the next minute or two. Right, okay, I'm going to put lots of signals on here, despite the fact that this bit of track is long enough that they should never bunch up. And if they do, then not having signals is going to help them space back out again. So I'm going to use fewer and see if that helps at all. Yeah, let's stick one on there. And then I've got a solution, I think, to the overall Mint Alco, which is going to be to run something faster. That's where I'll use the railjet. Right, we'll do that next. Hold on. No. That's not satisfactory at all. There you are. Look, sort yourself out, man. Meanwhile, what's this? That's clearly an aborted tunnel of some description. Yes, tidy that up as well. Yeah, that's something that other major engineering firms don't get around to. They don't go, oh no, we've made a mess here. Well, what should we do? Hold on, I've left a little bit of track behind. It's okay. It's only about 6 or 7 million quid's worth, so that's okay. That's fine. There you go. Tidy up, and then back to the. Oh, look at that! What a mess. Give me that. Yeah. Oh yes, invisible, like it never happened, apart from the loss of tree cover. But that could be down to anything. We'll probably just blame global warming, walk away, and be done with it. Right. Okay. Now then, bit more of some signalling action. I'm going to try and keep all my signals outside the tunnel for 2 reasons. First reason, it's a pain in the bum to put signals in a tunnel. It has become less of a pain in the bum since the last patch, but it's still a pain in the bum. However, the other reason for doing it is that if you've got trains parked up, do you want to be able to look at them? Do you want to be able to go, oh, what a nice train? And also, if there's, in the events of emergency, you want people to be able to get out and not be stuck inside a tunnel where everything is exploding. That's my health and safety, passenger awareness, and indeed health, coupled with aesthetics, all in one there. This bit of track is really not doing it for me. Do this, tidy it up, and see if you can't make it look even slightly better. That should do the trick. Right, let's go see where the front runner had got to. And if it hasn't got there yet, we'll sort out the Mint Alco before riding on board. Oh no, we're away. Look. Okay, right. 102 passengers. We'll jump off at scenic points to watch it fly past and what have you. I'm very... I'm both pleased and relieved that it opted to do this correctly rather than go 3/4 of the way around the track. I don't know, it's a mysterious tunnel. Go on, keep it going. There's no excuse for you not to be glamorous. Right, we are gradually picking up speed. Now the SpeedDance does 200 and change, and the track is capable of no less than 250 pretty much all the way around. Maybe a couple of junctions are more restrictive than that. Look, see, look, there's some alpine views and no views. Oh, a big long section of driving through a tunnel that's got carpet on the walls. It's not very nice carpet, but it is carpeted on the walls nonetheless. 170. That's good. Right, we're over 100 miles per hour now. That's a bonus. Maybe this is why the SpeedDance has such difficulty making a profit, is because its acceleration is actually not that great. I don't think multi-uniting would really help. Although you could stick, and that would look horrible, you could stick a rail jet on the back of it just to give it a shove. Go, come on there, off you go. Come on, we can go a bit faster than that. Right, we're up over 200 kilometers an hour now. That tunnel exit there wasn't too attractive, but no matter. Out the tunnel, into the tunnel, that's the stuff. That's what we like to see. And pretty soon we're going to come out lakeside, and that will be very attractive for all involved. Right, 225. I can't even remember what top speed is. I think it might be 230. Or is it more than that? It's more than that. Okay. All right, there you go. There you go, over the gorge. Come on, you remember the gorge. I spake on it when we did it. Now we're going onto the farm. Now, once I've rationalised this, there'll be some goods action going on there. 240. We have hit top speed. Okay, good. Well, it only took you, I don't know, probably about 300 miles as the crow flies to hit top speed there. You're not setting any records for yourself in a land speed kind of a fashion. No one's really going to hold it against you, but even so, that's not the best state of affairs now, is it? There we go, and lakeside. Get a cursor out of the way, it looks horrible. There you are. Bit of a lumpy bit there. Oh, well, look at that. Oh, yeah, bit downhill with some tunnels. And through the bit that we scoured from the earth. That's nice. A good view of a city there. I don't know which one it is. I should. I've spent enough time on this map now to know which one that is. That's going to be Winchesterton Fieldville, is my guess. Maybe LV. What have you done here? Oh, no. No, that's not allowed. Right, we interrupt this journey to fix that. Oh, my goodness. No, that will not stand. Get thee behind me, Satan. No. What, I don't know what went wrong there, but it went very wrong. It's because you built it in two parts. Yeah, of course it is. Right, okay, now then. I want a nice straight line. If you need to do a little bit of curvature, that's okay. But don't put a flipping hump in the track. What are you thinking? Right, let's have a look at that. How's that? There you go. That's it. That's what we want. No, I mean, okay, that connection there is not wonderful. Are we happy with that now? Well, pretend like we're driving along it. All right. Choo-choo. You know what? It doesn't look that dissimilar. But what it hasn't got is that little bump up in height before it starts sinking. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's better. All right. Okay, fine. Check it from another angle. Check it from low down. Look at it again. It's better, but it is still kind of trending in a similar way. But that is now acceptable. Right, let's reboard. There you go. It's like it never happened. It was perfect first time, as you know. And here's all of the AI traffic using my lovely new piece of highway that I built for them. And you can see demand is enormous to use the bit of highway. Now this bit sinks just a touch, but I'm okay with that. That's not so bad. Anyway, it's slowing down now because we've got a junction coming up. I've no idea if we're going to have to queue to get into the station or not. I didn't think I put any signals on here. You don't need any signals. Oh yeah, this is a dedicated platform. You were just slowing down because you've got a corner coming up. Anyway, here we are, Caprica City. Ain't it picturesque? There are... No, they might not be waiting for us. Let's have a look. Oop. Okay, well, we can't see ourselves now, but there we go. Here's the counter. 5 passengers, all aboard. 1 coach each, please. No more than 1 passenger to a coach. 6 passengers. Oh, steady on. Now you're waiting for a free path. Which way are you going? You're going up here. Right. You're going to Shermer. So you head up through that and then onto there. Right, okay. So what we need here is we need a signal just before the points. Because this is only ever going to run one way, that one. So that would make some sense. And then we can rejoin the flow. Right, let's pile on. Single track tunnel, look. Hey. Oh, ha. I think what I'd probably do if I were to relay this bit is I would build one kind of 6-8 track tunnel. This is ugly. Yeah. Coming out of Caprica and run all the tracks through that as well. So effectively run all the tracks in parallel before spreading them off to the various different places that they're going. Right, here we are over the magnificent multifaceted interchange. And that's lovely, as you'd undoubtedly expect. And we're doing 125 over this bridge. All right, this is the problem with the SpeedDance. It's too slow. It doesn't accelerate anywhere near fast enough. Now the TGV actually doesn't accelerate that fast either, and you're misled into going, oh, it's fine, it's going to get up to 200 kilometers an hour in a heartbeat, and then 300 kilometers. You go, it's not though. It takes way too long to get up to speed. Because we're heading to Sherman now, and I suspect we're going to be slowing down long before we hit our top notch of, what's it, 240. I mean, we're coming up on 190 now, but we're almost there. But this should be quite a nice approach that we've got going on. There we go. See, slowing down. And there goes the... what are we running on there at the moment? We're running one of those. Oh, of course we are. Why have you got a red light? You shouldn't have a red light. You should be good to go. There's nothing there, look. Come on. There you are. No, we just wanted to wait until you'd come to a full stop. Well, you shouldn't come to a full stop. Just, come on, get it going. What are you waiting for? Oh, is there a service coming in the other end? There's a service coming in the other end. Which services actually use this, then? No, wrong button. This button. There you go. Looks like just the two. I know what it is. Right, okay. We need an exit signal. Well, there is one. It's there. It's not that far out. Okay. That's interesting. Is it, though? We got anything coming at this from the other end? Oh, I see. It's because you're pulling through. You're not actually pulling into this station. Fine. Okay, good. Yes, and this is the reversing line. Here at Pleasant View. So you'll now actually hit the main line again before heading out to Shermer. Fine, good. Okay, that's fine. That's acceptable. And we're now just going to wait for you to emerge from... Oh, hello. Oh, crikey. Well, here we go. As we've caused a bit of a pause for thought here. There goes the scepter line. It's still coming through this tunnel very slowly. 70 odd kilometers an hour as we look at it at the moment. This is obviously, this Metra is going to get in there and turn around, and then we'll be back in business. Right, come on, you're holding everybody up. I mean, it's one thing to be the longest train on this line, but you don't get to hold everybody up in the process. Well, obviously you do get to hold everybody up. It's not like you've got a choice in the matter. Now you're being held. Who are you waiting for? Hogs Pleasantview. So yeah, you're waiting to turn around at Pleasantview. Okay. Alright, fine. Right, so still got 6 passengers. How many have we got waiting at Sherma? Please let it be a respectable number. 3. 4. 4 now. Oh, okay, well, 3 was a bit of a disaster. 4, however, that's totally fine. Oh, dear me. No, that's exactly what you want. That's exactly the right number of passengers for the most expensive line that I've built. Yeah, that's entirely rational. That is. To be honest, there's not a lot of people want to go anywhere other than Asgard. They all kind of go like, no, I've had enough here. I want to go to Asgard. Asgard's where it's at. Right, we're going to have to queue, I suspect. Because you're going... No, you should be fine, because you're going into platform 1. Or 7. No, it's platform 7. Because you've got the goods passing line on the end there. Alright. Yeah, this is looking okay. But we aren't half disrupting things. Now, when I was originally planning this series, because there was some planning, the idea was that you would go upstream and then into the closest upstream station, so you don't disrupt much. Now, you're going to have some disruption at some point, no matter what you do when you turn round, because you're going to have to come back the other way. But we could then come back on the downstream line, which would mean when you pull into the next platform, you come in at that side and disrupt nobody to get into the station. Coming out of the station, disruption. And what it boils down to is, when would you rather be disrupted, on the way in or on the way back out? Now, my preference is always going to be make it easier to clear than get in, because that way you free up the platform, which is obviously going to move the flow of traffic forward. But the whole notion of up, up, down, down is coming. It is going to appear because 2 reasons. Firstly, I think it'll be fun to try and reorganise the main line to work in that fashion. But secondly, I think it will actually run more efficiently once I've done so. Right, close that down for a moment. We've got ourselves trackside. We might as well. Look, action everywhere. Here it comes. Whoosh. Well, barely whoosh. When you consider that this is just some, fairly slow commuter number, and this is the pinnacle of high-speed engineering, allegedly. You kind of go, you're a big disappointment to us all. What are you up to? 150. Yeah, it's just not good enough. But, it is what it is. Right, okay, so we're now heading to Minas Tirith, and at some point we'll probably see the next service on this route emerging. And given that we're about to be held up by a signal, we could see it soonish. And we might be left waiting for a bit. Yep, there we go. Right, well, something's coming. I can hear it. Although that's probably this metro line catching up and just kind of going, really? We gave you so much of a head start there. You didn't do much with it. Oh, we're away. Okay, cool, good. All right, smashing. I'll tell you what, we'll jump on for this. Rather than watch the landscape scudding past, we'll sit on board the thing. There you go. There's the next one. All right, well, that's not too bad. They're not too bunched up then. I dread to think how many that hasn't got on board, but I'm sure we'll find out in due course. The only upshot to this is that because of the distance travelled is significant, there is actually a reasonable opportunity for these trains to make a serious amount of cash. Gracious, I've not actually ridden through here before. It is quite complicated, isn't it? That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see proper underground engineering where you can snap into a tunnel view and actually hollow those tunnels out before running trains in. So you can do points and signalling and all of those kind of subterranean station approaches that you get in your modern metropoli. That would be good. Now, there's loads of people waiting here, but this is a shared station, and also we're not stopping, so it's not for us. There's number 3, look. Hello, number 3. I hope you're carrying 800 passengers. But we've only got a capacity of 1. Oh, no. And there's number 4. There is a little bit of bunching up going on, and we're having to wait, as is the train ahead of us. Have we got too much traffic on here? If so, that would be quite good fun. But when we switch to up, up, down, down, I'm genuinely going to toy with the idea of having a slow line and a fast line, so that trains like this one that will zip through individual stations actually get to just kind of skip stuff. Right, we've got one ahead of us, and that was waiting previously. It's not just going slowly, it was waiting for something. But honestly, the line's clear, so I don't know what exactly... honestly, you're looking at the wrong line. There we go. Right. What are you doing? I'm doing 95, and it's plenty fast enough. All right, okay, good. Right. Why are you still waiting? What's this clown doing? Nothing. In which case, you waited too long, because the next train up had cleared the signals. You're looking at the wrong line again. Oh, well, unless you're not. Nope, you're looking at the wrong line. Don't have an answer for you. So you're heading up there. I am. And I don't know what could have got in your way. Meanwhile, bit of a tailback. There's another one. There's another one. Oh no, that's a different service. They're going, hello, we make all the money and you're now disrupting our ability to do so. Yeah, the station capacity isn't what you might want. And that's my problem, because I was basically bankrolling this whole operation, and now I'm in a queue with... Hold on, look, there's another one. I'm in a queue with a bunch of flipping rubbish trains. Don't you call me rubbish, I'm perfectly capable of things. Well, whatever you're capable of, get on with it. Right, where are we up to? Coming up to Atlantis, which is a fine-looking city. Made all the more so with the watery dockside endeavours that it's got going on. We're waiting for some traffic again. Yeah. I need to come up with, and it might be too late to do so, but I have got the best part of 6 billion in the bank. Yeah, I need to come up with some means of efficientizing the is going to terminate at the station, isn't going to terminate at the station line switch. You know what? We're looking at the wrong bit here. We ought to be looking over here, because this is where the action happens. And Atlantis is one of the busiest stations that we've got. There you go. There's the main line doing its thing. All sorts of gubbins. All sorts of behaviour going on there. Which is jolly good fun. Right, let's turn it around so we can see the approach of this chap when it can be bothered to do so. Here's another cross rail coming in. Why have we not got a signal that's a little bit closer? Let's bring it in a little bit closer. Have that one. Come on, up you come. I just gave you another signal. Yeah, but you put it on the wrong side of the track. No, I haven't. It's on the right side of the track. Look, it's there. Here it goes. Look. Just needs to be just gently encouraged to come and do its thing. And there you go. Okay, moving through. Wonderful. Okay, right. What are you packing? I think the Hogs Atlantis. runs runs a nice full load. What manner of... Yeah, look, this one train, just this one consist, 5 million quid profit so far it's made this year. Oh, for more like it. That would be good. Right, okay. Next stop is Minas Tirith, or in fact the next signal that we bump into. Who are we waiting for? We're waiting for this one, but there are signals in between. So this is Pleasant View to Hill Valley. Okay, and we've also got some freight action going on here. This is going to make for a good bit of close-up. The autosave's now shaking a tail feather. It won't do for very long. We'll be back in business before you know it. Well, there you go. We're back in business. There you go. You got one coming the other way. Right about here. Come on, get the angle. Get the angle. Just about there. That's not bad. About there? Yeah. There we go. Right. So that's one of them. It's doing its thing. I bet that's making some cash as well. Because those, I think they top out 140, but they do make a fair shake of cash. Right, that's... oh, look, there's... What? Where have you come from? You were sent up the line the other way. Oh, what are you packing? 100 passengers. Oh, well, that's more like it. Okay, 100 passengers want to go from Minas Tirith to Caprica City. That's great. That's actually going to make a big difference. Let's see how much it's rebuilt since that one left. Although, no, that's a different service. Where are we? Right, 16 waiting now. Okay, all right, this may work. I'm going to wrap it up there. Although, actually, I'm going to do one more thing before I wrap it up there, and that is I'm going to find the Mint Alco, and we're going to stick something a little bit swifter up it. Just to see if we can't spur some life. Well, Minas Tirith, it comes from here. In fact, isn't that it? Yeah, it is. This in that case, there's no reason this shouldn't be working. This is the fastest thing in this area. So let's defoliate into this. Yeah, and because it's the fastest, it should attract more riders. And yet, 7 only. Now, they're obviously not all going to want to go as far as Alpha Complex. Yeah, okay, that's just plain. I don't understand. Mint Alco, Minas Tirith. Yes. Okay, fine. Yeah. So what are you going to do? They're all riding cheaper services because Pleasant View Hill Valley, for example, is a slower service. It's going to stop here before heading out to Hill Valley. Could it just be that no one wants to go to Hill Valley? Well, Atlantis New York also goes to Hill Valley, and it's a slower train. So they're all jumping on alternate services. Maybe it's because I'm running a more expensive service. Because here's another one. 11 on board. And that ain't enough. It occasionally has made a bit of profit. But occasionally does not cut the mustard. And it's down to route cannibalisation, frankly. I mean, we do run that many trains that stop at multiple stations that we cannibalise those routes. And what am I going to do about that? Answers on a postcard. Well, I'm not going to change the Javelin. It's the only route we run the Javelin on, so we can leave that alone. I don't know. I'm going to think about this a little bit further before making any changes. I've been Colonel Failure. That's going to wrap it up for today. We've got the route running. It's going to take some time before we can even judge whether it's a profit maker or a profit burner. I may agree with you that I think it's largely going to be a profit burner, at least until we make efficient the mainline passenger route between here in Minas Tirith and wherever it ends up in Sherman. Yeah, I'm also going to go shopping for some more wagons. so that we can get a bit of variety up in this business. Fling your suggestions for other locos slash wagons I should get hold of, and this week I might actually do it. And fling a subscription in this direction if you want to keep up with the series, and hurl yourself and a like at the screen in order to hit the like button, and I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. So I think we might be in the final straight here, team. We've got most of the industries on the map now hooked up. We've got just about every passenger connection that makes any sense hooked up. So it's going to be a case of, let's get the final industries wired into the main line and see where that leads us. I've got a few ideas about how I'm going to do that, and they should be slightly more interesting than just running a truck out there. Yeah, not long to go, I don't think, until we've got the whole thing done, and then it's about running a couple of interesting services, doing some glamour shots, and seeing where that leads us. So if you've not subscribed already, you want to make sure that you've done that, in order to make sure you've done that. Yeah, there it is.